And now the Apapa Albany Chapter Chairman, Mr. H.P. Wong, will say a few words of welcome.
What a big crowd here. I see Filipino, Korean, Indonesian, Indian, Nepalese, Vietnamese, Pakistanis, and Chinese here. It's the first time to get together in the same room under one roof, celebrating the historic moment, the grand opening of Apapa Albany Chapter. Apapa stands for Asian Pacific Islander American Public Affairs Association. This is quite a long name, as it includes all of us coming from diverse backgrounds. You may wonder what Apapa is for. Why we need a chapter in Albany? Well, one obvious reason is that the demographics change in the capital district during the last 40 years. Just look around, Asian population is growing rapidly. We are contributing to the local economy, and we are bringing cultural diversity to the region. But that's not the reason why we need a chapter in Albany. As we Asian Americans settle down in this capital district, we need to get more involved in local community, to be more engaged in public affairs. So how do we start? Or where do we start? The first thing I did was study Apapa's website and learn what they have done over the last 15 years. I found they have done so much in so many areas that would take hours to talk about. But today, let me focus on one thing. It is called pipeline development. Let's look at the New York State's legislature. We have a total of 213 legislative members, including senators and assembly members. How many Asian state senators or state assembly members in New York? The answer is 1. 1 out of 213. Do we know the Asian population in New York State? 1.8 million. Accounts for 9% of the total population, according to the State Comptroller's Office. And this is just the legislative branch of the government. If we look at the judicial and executive branches, we hardly see any political appointees of Asian American in New York State government. This is because we do not have pipeline of qualified candidates in every layer of the government, whether elected or appointed officials. The good news, we have tremendous opportunities to grow as long as we work on the pipelines. Apapa has been tremendously successful in developing pipelines in California. That is why we need a Apapa chapter in Albany. First, let me introduce some of the Asian American community leaders here. Mr. Ram Lalukuta, the president of Tri-City Indian Association. Mr. Ashok Satan, president of the Nepalese community, and Mr. Young-Soo Kim, Korean community leader in Albany. Now let me introduce our team, our sister organization, Apapa chapter from New York City. Michelle Wang, the New York City chapter president. They made tremendous progress in New York City, and we have a lot to learn from their chapter. And now let me introduce our local chapter leaders. Yu Wan, the president of the local chapter. Zheng Yu, Pang Zheng Yu Pang. Treasurer, Fei Han.